I thought it's us politicians who are always late, but I realized that the people are also late. So that's what Farah says. Otherwise, Magadinenyu. Yes. No, thank you. I will not be able to attend the whole meeting. I'd penciled in another meeting in Kingsdale, Marshlands, where we've got some association meetings as well. So I would not be able to. But I just thought I could also meet you and discuss some developmental issues, which I think are quite important. I think the officer in charge is gone. I was going to acknowledge him. I think the crime rate is serious. And I think it's really your thing property at the end of the day. And I don't think anybody needs to be told that you must look after your property. The police have no resources, absolutely no resources. So for you to think that they'll be able to move quickly to address any crime in the area, then you are basically wasting your time. You've got to be the people to initiate the whole process of the neighborhood watch. They assist you in training the people. And you also commit certain vehicles to be operational. So the attitude really now is that you must really safeguard your property yourself by ensuring that road and so forth. Chingo now and Watinobat noise and so forth. So Nyaema posts, police posts, these are things that we can help with in terms of having a police post. We've done the same for Norway. We've equally done for the same Twin Lakes through the CDF funds which are there. So once you are organized, then we're able to put a police post in that area, which I think then the police can deploy personnel in the event that anything happens. So I thought it's important that you really take charge of that, because not only are they Vanuacho, Arkuda, Zekuba, but the other Toraya. So there's that aspect. The desperation, the unemployment in Nika is too high for you to imagine we don't know survive, I say. So because of that, certainly there is a danger. I also wanted to comment on the last meeting that we had. I thought I'd say to you, I was prepared to give you a grader to do your roads. And you will not pay for the grader. Your engineers within your area will be able to superintend that. But you didn't come. And I said, okay, that's fine. Let me take it to other areas. So, but your roads still do not look good. So I don't know why you didn't take everything grader. But so, one offers a grader, you don't pay. It's extremely expensive to hire a grader. You put your own fuel. You have engineers in this area who can supervise the work happening. But I'm not queer. So I don't know what.
We're on the way.
Yeah, but then other people have it. Stand up Marshlands, Yaktora, and so forth. We're hoping that you'd be able to deal with that before the rainy season and so forth. So I'm just trying to register that we can't save you, but you're really not willing. I don't know where you can get a free grade. I don't know. I suppose maybe you have money to hire your own. I look forward to traveling to some good roads here after you've hired your own. But I was quite disappointed because I said, no, I will certainly give you a free grader and so forth. So that offer was not taken up. But the area remains terrible in terms of the roads, quite terrible in terms of the roads. I suppose you have money to buy shocks and all that. Because I thought really it's something that is needed. Because any development, any worthwhile investment will not happen if the roadwork is poor. It will never happen. No one will invest in an area where the roadwork is poor. You'd rather have a bad house, but the roads are good. Because that's how people get there. Chero ambulance chai. Mchao na pamcharwara. Ayuye no the road is right. Mapurisa auye because of that. So I thought Imimi you'd be able to equally do that. I was just going through the constitution. Mr. Warara is here. Mr. Warara, how are you? Good to see you. He's here. I was looking at at my contributions, really, I was looking at 510, where an independent person like a local councillor who preside over the elections. Are politicians that independent? I thought you'd actually say an independent member of parliament or independent council. But they belong to things, so you don't want to let them be there, have the aspect of oversight, not to conduct elections. You then say, let's say the headmaster of Norway Primary, because headmasters are used in presiding over elections in the country's sake. Are you with me? Yeah. So they've an experience. Upon a headmaster, you can actually preside the election in the election association. So you can always say, headmaster, no, I shall preside over. So then it becomes standard. Because politicians, they blow hot and cold. Tomorrow they're like this, tomorrow they think the chair, this executive doesn't like me. Next thing is organizing an executive to come in and so forth. So politicians are just there for the aspect of oversight, to just see what Nzwafanga say. Chete. But if you now want them to be involved in the internal aspect of elections, there's no election that politicians have which they say is free and fair. So I'd rather you think of that, or usually you use the DA, the district administrator, okay, to come in and do that and so forth, because they are the ones who seem to do that. So I thought that one, it's up to you, but that was my suggestion, that no politician, even myself, should I be thinking. And then I also looked at 6.3. The last sentence says that it shall have a vice chair who will act in the absence of the chairman. 6.3, the last sentence. It talks about it shall have a vice chair who will act in the absence of the chairman. I'm just thinking, Mr. Wara can help us here. I used to be chairperson and I chair. And really, if you say, so if the chairman is late, he can just take over. He can just take over. You are now creating power struggles now. The vice chairman is delegated by the chairman. Because you have a chairman, the power is in the chairman, not in the vice. So the vice chairman cannot have the same power as the chairman. 100. So as delegated by the chairman. Because he can equally call for a meeting. Quite a meeting. So there's got to be clarity there, so that there's not much of a thing. And then I went to 6.15. I felt maybe a full meeting of the committee shall be called to consider evidence from all sides, and the majority vote would be necessary to remove or suspend. I think I would replace the word remove with expel.
The item number?
16.15. And I also looked at 1R. The committee shall be the custodian of the documents of the association, and such documents shall be kept at a designated office within the association property at Trafalgar. The designated office shall be the source of all records in association. I think you need to be clear which thing document.
The last item,
R, 1R, my own.
7R.
Sorry, it's 7. Sorry, it's 7R. 7R, sorry. So you see, you need to go a step further by the aspect that the safekeeping. Is there going to be a safe? If there are copies of title deeds, who will keep? So I think, Secretary, you need to now be clear which documents are kept there, or usually we keep documents. I think lawyer, I'm actually. Are you with me? So you need to be clear which ones will be kept, and I'm actually I require to my title deeds and so forth. I'm not changing to a copy and all that. But you know, as usual, that you cannot rely on one set of documents. You cannot rely on one set of documents in case there's a fire or something. What then happens? That's why I spoke about a safe. But even if there's a fire, whatever in the safe is pretty much safe. You know. And I would also say certain documents are kept with the lawyer in that regard, but depending on which ones you would. And then you go to number 10, the duties of the secretary and vice secretary. Secretary and vice secretary are two different roles, but you put them as one and their duties are the same. Number 10, duties of the secretary and vice secretary. Are you there? Yes. Are you there? Usually you have duties of the secretary, then when you're finished, then you say duties of the vice secretary. But they cannot be at par. Saka vakangofanana kasimbarawo. Konzo zvamanyora. Because in the vice secretary futi ndinongoitawo zvinoitawo secretary munoti chi, because constitution ndizvo zvainotaura. And then the same goes the duties of the treasurer and the vice treasurer. Mapauzi awo akafanana. Ende kumaruku saka uyachisainawo indogona kusainawo. And munondipa mhosva ipiyo constitution ichindipa simba rekusaina. So you need to be very clear the duties of the treasurer, the duties of the vice treasurer and so forth. I went through, and then the other part that I saw the 20 amendments of the Constitution. 20B, proposal to amend the Constitution must be circulated to all members of the association with a notice of a meeting. But notice of the meeting, 2 days, 7 days, 14 days, 21 days. You see, it's not specific. It's a notice of meeting, notice of no plan day, it must be specific. Constitution, you want to invite others to come through. Is it within 7 days, 14 days, 21 days? I think it must be specific. And then I also, lastly, did not see anyway of the membership fee, unless it's there.
Hours to pay subscriptions from each membership. So I think that's
looks about the fee for the constitution, to buy the constitution, which is not the membership fee.
So how do you become a member? Is it just because you're a stakeholder, you are a member?
Yes. It's more like an association. Associated because the person who was supposed to develop the land passed away. So those who bought property, they are now being associated to develop on your own as in the representative of Tsodzai, the late Tsodzai. So we are in as an association.
Okay, so how do you then?
We cannot say we need someone to come in.
Okay, so how do you then administrative issues, paperwork? How do you?
Can you go on 7B?
7.
Revenue and subscriptions. Hours of association.
So that revenue is what we use for administrative costs. Okay, starting from here, we should check on B as well.
Okay, I saw that, but what I said is that the committee, in consultation with the members,
especially ukangosviba unotofungidzira kuti dzichipo ukuthi mbavha dziriko dzakawanda ukakanganwa kuvhara window uchinge waenda kwawaenda kana kutenga muriwo chaiko ana inenge ichitorwa kuti zvichakakwana mbavha dziri kuiko zvino mbavha dziri kupasha dzimba mbavha dziri kuba dzimwe dziri kuita ukoronyera wokuchinja mari toziva kuti hapana usingadi yusa akawariona yusa unohwa kufara kuti arauya but kuna vamwe vari kuchinja mafake yusa unenge uchingofarira akakuti rauya yusa handiti but wozoona kuti wapuwa fake yusa saka chiripo ndechekuti kana taona munhu anenge achida kutenga neyusa nyatsotarisisawoka wobvunzawo kana uri padhuze newe kuti hai ndiri kutenga panapa paita mayusa uri kuda kutitengerawo kana ne10 yusa kana 20 yusa tengawo kuchairo ndizvo here izvi zviripo wogutsikana kuti huku yaenda ne10 yusa chaiwo kwete kuti wozoziva kuti huku yaenda nebepa asi munhu wachona waenda saka kana tichitenga nemari dzatisinganyatsoziva dzatisingagare tichibata mazuva ese tarisisa wobvunza vamwe kuti ndiyo here nokuti zvinhu zviri kuindira mahara kwozouya pamwe panapa kune nyaya yecommand agriculture vamwe vakarima asi hatina kunyanya kurima sezvataita makore ese tikutaura kuti kune mbavha ndiri kuona vanhu vari kuuya uko vamwe vari kuba miguri 20 pamwe anoba 30 pamwe anoba 10 chaiyo saka isaini yokuti kana wakaita command agriculture especially kana even chiplot chako panapa zvakuti mbavha dziri kuuya kuzokukamurira usati watombotanga kudya vanenge vatokutaurira kuti amabago ako madzadza increase security yecommand agriculture yako chibagwe chako chauinacho ngachichengetedze increase security goho rinotapudzika mbichana mbijana ndo zvatiri kuda kuchivava riro kuti kana zvawanga uchikwanisa kukohwa izvozvo ngazvikohwewe zvakaita seizvozvo pane kuti zvokamurwa nevasina kumbozvishandira chimwe chinhu chandauya nacho chatiri kuda kutaura nezvacho inyaya yeneighborhood watch vamwe vanongonza kuti chiko chinombonzi neighborhood watch kana taakutaura nezvacho tinenge chida kuti community should police itself community mapurisa arega angazvikwanisi namawandiro akaita mbavha in terms of manpower in terms of resources hatizvikwanisi tega asi community ikava involved in crime reduction in crime prevention zvinoita nani nokuti tinenge tava brothers keeper kuti kana mumwe akasumuka panapa akati ndiri chamboenda kutauni mumwe anosara akatarisa ziso rake kuti kweye wazosara achisvika akati ndanzwa Mr. Lameki vachiti ndiri kuenda kutauni vazodzoka nguva izvi ndiani ari pano brothers keeper tinoita pamwe chete as community kana asvika muarea medu ngative negatsi kunyatsobvunza chaizvo kuti ngati baba masvika muno matinyatsozivana ngatizivana hazvina kungoshata ngatizivana tozivana kana iri nyaya yeneighborhood watch committee vanhu vemuno mutrafalgar imimi pachenyu ndimi munozvifomera mateams enyu anopolisa Trafalgar vanopatrura even during the night. Mukaenda kuna masababa chaiko chaiko kumasababa kuHarare haupindi kuna na Belvedere kuya vamwe vanotokubvunza kuti muri kuenda pababa ani iwe votofona baba Stephen muna hama yenyu yakati iri kuya ukoko ichokwadi here confirm vokonfema kuti ichokwadi ndandati muzukuru wangu achasvika kunoku Lamek votomubatsira kuenda ukoko neneighborhood watch committee. Kana iri nyaya yeneighborhood watch committee yedu isusu yatinoziva kuti pana vanhu vanopatrura muarea medu ndizvo ngaive nyaya yechinangwa chokudzivirira crime paarea. Vamwe vanogona kuti ndinoswera ndiri kubasa kana kuti ndinouya ndaneta kana kuti ndinouya ndadai. Haisi nyaya yekuti unomuka mazuva ese uchingoenda kunopatrura kwete, asi kuti inoitwa navashoma vanozobatsirwa namapurisa vanenge varipo. Mapurisa kunoku tina mapurisa aya ari panapa matatu aya auya mapurisa aya akamirira muarea muno Trafalgar kunoku nokuNorway uko havangazvikwanisi vega kupatrura kunoku vogoenda kuNorway vachinosvika kuLidet kuzasuku namafarms ari kweso kunokosara kusina kukavhiwa. Asi tikaziva kuti neighbor vanhu vagari vemuTrafalgar ndio vakuzvichengetera zvinhu zvavo, muna mateams akamirira kupatrora. Tingauti ngati totarisa mapurisa ninga kumaofisi tinototarisa zvedu ndichoti papazo totarisa kuti ndapapi papolice kai paya ndo papazo ndinenge ndichitoona kuti apa paitika nokuda kwokudyidzana pakati pamapurisa navanhu tinozoona kuti mhosva dzedu dziri kumboitikwa papi kuTrafalgar. Takananga neTrafalgar chete ndapapi pari kunetsa dziri kuitwa nguvai mazuva api evhiki ingava Thursday here kuti mbavha dzinenge dzauda mari yokuenda kuweekend tizivi papa. Saka toita sei panguva iyoyo? Iko zvino kana makambodzwa zviri kuitika kwakuuya marobharies taingonzwa kuti marobharies patanga kupinda munhu ari serious okuti nango upenyu hwomunhu anoenda torasikirwa noupenyu namarobharies anga akuuya muno. Ndosaka tichiti isusu kana tasvika pastage yokuti ngatiitei crime prevention navanhu vomuTrafalgar vakanangana neTrafalgar chete, vanhu vomuTrafalgar vakanangana neTrafalgar policing themselves. Tikadaro zvinoita nani. Mbavha dzikaziva kuti ndikaenda kuTrafalgar vanhu vekuTrafalgar noti mapurisa vanhu vekuTrafalgar vanokubvunza kuti munomboenda kupi kwenyu mungopinda pese pese. Kuna vamwe vasina matyiraka nemuchibage munoona vachingosenerera vachingopinda vachienda kweso. Mukava neguts muno makabatana nokubvunza vanhu kuti munomboenda nokupi kuvakomana tibatsirani zvirife tobatsirani zvinobuda. Nyaya yokuti nyaya yamaresources zvinozofambiswa sei kungochuza motikari imwe chete yokuti inozopatrora yotenderera panguva dzinonetsa mbavha